Good morning, everyone. It is August 23rd, 2021. I am Mark Troth, broker owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Troth Realtors, bringing you the weekly look at the market statistics for the Antelope Valley market. As I say every week, I've been doing this for about 3 months now, and feel that it's important that folks in the Antelope Valley have a resource to go to see what's going on in our local market. A lot of time, our local statistics get lost in the greater Los Angeles area statistics, state of California statistics, and just like to provide a local resource that shows exactly what's going on in the Antelope Valley market. Our market is obviously unique to itself, and so I enjoy providing these numbers week over week. And as I like to point out, also the statistics I use are from the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. And so with that, let's go ahead and get into our statistics for August 23rd. Pull up slide number 1 here. You can see we start this morning with 625 active listings on the market, up just a tick since last Monday when we were at 615. That number had been growing a little bit more than that week over week. You can also see that since 4 weeks ago, we're up about just a little over 24% when we were at 503. So definitely some properties coming on the market, and which is healthy. It's good when the market starts to hit a little bit of some balance. We start this morning with 824 residential properties in escrow. That is down about 5.3% since last week when we were 870. And so once again, buyers perhaps not as anxious to jump into the market, not having to compete that much. We're still seeing a few multiple offers, but not nearly what the market was, let's say 3, 4, 5 months ago. And you can see that that number is also about 4.7% down from 4 weeks ago when it was 865. So buyers doing a little bit more kicking the tires and not feeling rushed to make a decision. Some of that may be that our prices have just escalated quite rapidly over the last year and a half or so. And so that balance is starting to come, which is, like I said, a good thing. So let's get into our week over week look at what is happening. And so we will share slide number 2 here. There we go. So you can see that over the last week from August 16th to August 22nd, we had 132 new listings come on the market. That's down from 176 the prior week, so about a third drop. Same number of properties went into escrow during that period, 132. So the balance that I was talking about, there it is. Same number of properties came on the market as that went into escrow. So that was up about 6.4% over the prior week. An interesting number here that we've been watching, the median number of days that those pendings were on the market, 9. That's been bouncing between 9, 10, 11. And so if a property is priced properly, good condition, then buyers are going to make a move on it. If perhaps they look at it as being somewhat overpriced or perhaps the floor plan are not in great condition, then it is going to perhaps sit on the market. Residential listings that sold and closed escrow over that period of time, the last week, August 16th through the 22nd, 106 properties closed, and that was up about 19% from the previous week when we were at 89. So this is an interesting statistic. The median sales price of those closings took a pretty hefty jump last week, 10.5%. I think what we're seeing is some of those upper end buyers, the more expensive properties, I think they're starting to make their move where they have a little bit of concern that perhaps we might be seeing an end to some of these historical low interest rates. Did start to see some quotes tick a little bit above 3%, which, oh my gosh, I can remember 1983, 84 when we were doing VA FHA loans somewhere in the 15 to 18%. So It's definitely not the end of the world when things bump up a little bit above 3, but I think we're starting to see and have seen some of those upper end buyers want to make their move and get a property where interest rates are 3 or a little bit below. You can see that the median list price of those properties that have sold over the last 7 days, about $5,000 lower. So once again, if a property is priced properly and in good condition, you are going to see buyers perhaps pay a little bit more than the list price still in order to secure that property. And so we are starting to see the market show signs of balancing, which is a good, healthy thing. Prices not accelerating up like they were. And so overall, Antelope Valley market is showing still some good signs and should be that way, at least in my opinion, definitely through the end of the year. So with that, we will call it a wrap on this week's market statistics. As always, if there's anything myself or any of our fine associates can do to assist you in giving you more information and data, by all means, feel free to reach out to us at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors. I've been part of the Antelope Valley since 1957 and always here to help. All right, everybody, take care and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.